sun's getting lower here in Hemlock, and I want to talk about a misfortune that just happened. Word's going to get out. One of the good ones, one of the best, Jackson Sturley, was walking his team, I think they're Abe and Eli, into the ring just beforehand, and I saw it happen. Healthiest horse you can imagine. Abe stumbled, went down into a heart attack, and died right here in the ring, unfortunately. Still had a crowd gathered around getting ready for the pull. It's one of the great misfortunes of horses. Jackson Sturley did nothing wrong. I want to emphasize that. Jackson Sturley always has his horses' welfare in mind, loves his horses greatly, would never do anything to put their health in harm. And these horses have been vet checked multiple times. Even today they have been. It's just a terrible misfortune. It happens in people. My own mother had it happen to me. We were sitting on the couch together. I looked over and she smiled at me and went into a heart attack and died. It happens, and it's a great misfortune. You know, a friend of mine says, if you have livestock, you have dead stock. And nobody likes to think that, but that's life. Unfortunately, that's life. We're gonna have us a heavyweight pull. Some of the teamsters are already donating their prize money back to Jackson Sturley. And we're gonna have a heavyweight pull, and it's gonna be in honor of Jackson, in memory of his good horse, Abe. Just want to kind of get that up front before we get some comments or anything like that. And we had a great staff of people that need thanked. Just all of us horse pullers got together, helped, did what we could. Somebody got a tractor. We had to load the poor horse. We put trailers around so the crowd couldn't see any more than they needed to. The crowd was just terrific. They saw it happen. Everybody kept their composure and everything else. So my hope is, I've probably been to 5,000 horse pulls in my life, and I've never seen anything like this. And my hope is, over the next 5,000 or 5 million horse pulls, something like this does not happen again. And it's not just horse pulls, it's any event with any type of horse. Bottom line is, we love to compete, but we love our horses, and it hurts a lot. So that said, let's watch us a good heavyweight horse pull here at Hemlock, New York, Livingston County Fair. 8 teams of horses competing
right out of
here.
Centerville.
Hemlock, Livingston County Fair. We're on the second load. It's 3,500. We've had 7 of the teams qualify for this load. First team to hitch is Brian Armisen. Second place last night at Angelica with this team, Rocket Man and Marlin. You remember Marlin from our logging videos? Rocket is a half brother to my Elvis boy.
Team brings on our hook again.
Should have filmed the first hitch. Armisen and Clark had a light team in heavy class, just to make it a little easier, and they crossed the first load and decided not to hitch to this. So here's Casey Harriman and Masser, new team of heavyweights. First time out for these boys. Surprised us all. And I'll tell you what, Casey's gonna take it easy on him tonight, not hitch him much. Whoa! Whoa! Cross the load with a broken top ham strap.
Rowdy and Boomer.
Top aim strap broke. I was going to get him a strap out of my trailer, but I don't have horses here. Just pick up. Anyway, Casey gets an extra hang strap on the top there, and we'll be watching that team. Because they're going to be the team to watch in the future in the heavy class, I reckon. Doug Smith. If you watch Doug Smith, he's got a little different technique, and maybe I'll try to watch that cable on that truck. Doug puts his team right off at an angle, as close to the boundary ropes as he can, and drives them that way. And the idea is, and that cable right there comes out, he'll kink it off a little bit, and it'll kind of hold that weight up. And I'll bet you before the night's done, we'll see Doug try that and show us how to do it. It's kind of a neat trick. I never knew anybody to do it. And maybe I shouldn't have put a fuller secret out for the whole world to hear, but I thought it was kind of cool. Oh, my memory is blurry. But this team used to be a lightweight team together. Nowadays, Luke, who you can't see, he's on the offside, is a farm horse, and King is a lightweight. So if memory serves, I think they won this bull in the lightweight class together. They just teamed up for the fun of it here today. I know they beat my ass that year. Jay Vogel and Jim Perrin. And old King doesn't know what to think of Luke getting out like that. He said, I haven't had a horse pull like that since you, Luke.
Right now, Wally
Cheyenne
Stevens from Chaplin,
No, it's Wally.
Connecticut.
Cheyenne driving them in.
Driving the
Gertman,
Gertman, Stevens, and Beatty team.
Beatty team.
Chucky and Sam. All the way. Everybody race out to help him out. But Donnie Middaugh has just, he wanted us to let everybody know that he's going to donate his prize money today, whatever it is, to Jackson.
Vogel and Perrin team here. Jay Vogel's going to drive him. So Luke, the off horse, used to belong to Jim Perrin, and he was a beautiful team with a horse named Rex. And we're talking about accidents today, and Rex got stung by bees. And Jim himself, being allergic to bees, who also got stung, beat feet for the house. Take care of himself because his whatever pen he carried didn't work and he had to get a new one. And by the time he got himself taken care of, he come out and the poor boy had died of a heart attack from bee stings or allergies or whatever it may have been. And then he got King, and he's been doing a heck of a job with King. And Luke went to Jay Vogel, and he's been doing some good. Here they are today. Bad luck happens to horses as it does people.
All right. Jay Vogel, good up.
And Jay just crossed 3,500 with that team. Looking good. 20 foot 10. Okay.
20 foot 10?
20 feet 10 inches. But we should give him a hand for that. Moving levers. Changing weights around. It's going to be 37.50. We'll go up 250 pound increments for heavyweights, 200 pound increments for lightweights. Though sometimes when we get down to odd bouts at the end of it, we might go up a little smaller than that. As a rule of thumb, we do 250 for heavies, 200 for lights. Last little bit of daylight here in Livingston County. We got lights on. And the rain's starting to come down just a little, as they predicted all day at 9 or hereabouts. Brian Armisen will be the first team to hitch to 37.50. Donnie's driving them in. They are Marlin and Rocket Man.
Brian Armisen out of Centerville. Rocket and Marlin.
Casey Harriman's got a new Haim strap. He's gonna hook these new boys to 37.50. First time out. I look forward to watching this team progress.
Good job by Casey. Brings on
Doug Smith had a good showing at Angelica last night. Here he is in Hemlock, a little closer to home for him. Still a good distance. Doug's gonna wait till the team gets past before he gets up on the seat. Wally Stevens is driving them into him. Yeah, get her on the
horse lost his foot.
Stevens, Beatty, and Gertie. Greg Gertman. What about you, Carl? You got a hand in this?
This is Gertman, Stevens, and Beatty. Wally Stevens driving. Chucky and Sam. Chaplin, Connecticut.
Good draw there. 22 feet maybe? 20 feet, 7 inches. You gotta have that truck in the right gear. See those green lights comes on, means it's all ready to go. In the right range, in the right gear. And he didn't have it there. So Harold told him to hold up. Got it there. And now Tommy and Bud are going to latch on to 37.50 for Donnie Middaugh. Just heard Dougie talk about the Horticultural Society somewhere. Reminds me of Dorothy Parker. She said you can lead a horticulture, but you can't make her think. Going down with the heavyweights.
Away.
Doug Smith.
200 to win it. Fifth gets 100. Everybody else.
Horse stumbled on his first hitch.
Doug Smith, third
I'd
hook.
like to say Doug's going to get it on this hitch. He'll have to work on it, but he'll get her. Probably going to send him around again until he gets the start he wants. Here comes Doug Smith. Wally Stevens driving him in. Boy, Doug's having a hard time catching a break today.
Give Dougie a nice hand.
13 feet. Wally says he's going to pass.
Bettered himself. Okay, next third hook. Gertman Stevens.
Come on, Brian.
Brian Armisen, first team to hitch to 40-100. Rocket crossed 40-100 as a 3-year-old boy. And he crossed it as a 10-year-old, I believe, just here today. Harriman and Masser, Rowdy and Boomer. I think this load's going to go down like a cold beer at 5 o'clock on a Friday. Maybe it's more like a shot of wild turkey, but it went down.
And then Masser, Bud and Tommy.
Bud and Tommy.
On 40-100.
We're doing some winning with them this year. Freightliner. We got 42.50 on there. 3 teams left in the show. Brian Armisen, Casey Harriman, and Donnie Middaugh. First up is Brian with
All right,
Marlin
this is Brian Armisen on
and
4250.
Rocket Man.
Rocket Merlin.
Here! Whoa! Whoa!
Brian's gonna take it on the spot hitch, I think. Maybe he's gonna take a second where it
6 feet
sets.
10, first hook, Brian Armisen.
Nope, he just wanted him to walk out of there nicely. I think Brian was trying to play some defense and stop that, so Casey had to hook those young horses here on this end of the track. We'll see how it plays out. And I could be wrong. Maybe Brian saw something he didn't like, or maybe he thought he had it past those orange flags right out there, and he could get it back there for a second. You know, it's just like baseball. You gotta. It's a chess game. It's not checkers, it's chess. When Casey has a heavyweight team and dialed in the way he likes, he drives his own team in. Of course, he's young and athletic, and he can make those steps up onto that truck. He doesn't need somebody to drive him in. Last time Casey took a hitch on this spot, he crossed the load with a broken top aim strap. The old timers used to say if the hames are fitted right, use a shoestring for the top aim strap. And I guess maybe Casey proved it. Casey Jones, you better watch your speed. Well, he's past the orange ribbons now.
6 feet 1 inch, first hook.
We're not going to be pussies. We're going to pretend we didn't see that lightning strike. Casey's got a second hitch here on the spot hitch.
First hook was a 6-1.
Oh, I hope we get a good pull here, because that sounds as thunder. We might not finish this contest. Casey made a heck of a draw.
Good job.
Good job.
17 feet first, second hitch for Casey. Harriman and Massey.
Okay, brings on Donnie.
Tommy and Bud are the horses. Donnie Middaugh's the teamster. One of the coolest Kayleys I know. One of the two coolest Kayleys I know. Donnie's daughter, filming him. We'll see how this goes. Casey Harriman's got the long hitch at 17 feet. Brian's behind him with somewhere in the 4 or 5 foot
Donnie
neighborhood.
Middaugh, Belfast, New York.
Cross 42.50 in the sand.
Yes, Donnie!
Good job by Donnie.
And now we get to see what Rocket Man and Marlin have got.
Couple third hooks.
The old Shumack leaves are turning their leaves, saying we're going to get some weather, but I think we're going to get this pull in. Donnie Middaugh's crossed this load, and we got 2 third hitches. We might get on one more load. Brian had it 6 feet 10 inches. Casey had it 17. They both have another shot
All right,
at
this is
crossing.
Brian Armison's team, third
They
hook.
need to go
Please hold your
27-6.
applause until they're done. 6-10, first hook.
I think Rocket Man just looked at me on the way by like, hey, Brant, remember when we used to plow oat stubble together all fall, all spring? He says, this load's no heavier for me than oat stubble. Except you'd be pulling about 12 or 13 of these plows to get this load moving. distance. 2 teams
Got it.
made it to 45. Let's see what Casey's got. Casey's got a new team of young horses.
Brian, that was fantastic.
Thank you, Terry. How's
might-
he doing now?
He's doing great.
Casey might
Thank
just
you.
call it a day. We'll see.
Let's stop by Brian.
He gave some signal. I
All
couldn't see
right,
what it
brings on
was.
Casey for his
Casey's
third
going
hook.
to pass. Good job, Casey. Casey passed. New team of horses showed awful good. That's the future out there, Casey's team. And they're going to be banging it around with Brian and Donnie for a long time. They'll be three top heavyweight teams. Okay, Brian Armisen quit. So we're adding
Casey's
only
all done. We put 25 pounds on. Brian quit. Donnie's in.
just what Caleb said. It's New York State contest, so somebody has to hitch to this load. Brian quit, but to declare a winner, somebody has to hook to a heavier load. We put 25 pounds more on. Donnie's going to come take this one for a ride, and he'll be the winner. Just as the rain comes down. Now all Donnie has to do is hook. If he moves it an inch, or even if he makes 3 passes by and doesn't get him hooked, he'll be considered the winner. But he's Donnie. He knows what we want. This is 25 pounds more, so it's 42.75. And Donnie's gonna hook on, and he's gonna cross this just like he did the last one, if I know Donnie. Donnie Middaugh crossing the big load, winning 2 days in a row. And it was a good contest.
Horse pullers should appreciate their memory of Lynn Kendrick.
Donnie went off. Middaugh winning 2 days in a row.
Hemlock Fair. Love to watch the horse pull and tractor pull.
Henderson Vet Clinic
Of God, and it's just like
donated a bucket of tools. Donnie, along with most of the Teamsters, has donated his prize winning
with extreme accuracy.
back to Jackson Sturley tonight.
So congratulations to Johnny Jr.
Jackson has some rough
And
luck
many
tonight.
thanks to the Henderson Equine Clinic for their generosity.
There we go. Look at that crew.
I'll get another one.
This is why we pull horses, for family and friends.
Okay.
There we go.
Ronnie, what are you doing hiding over there?
Good hell, Ronnie. Ronnie Mulligan, he's been a part of things.